see this again, and y'all won't. This is a special occasion, but this is your home of coonery, buffoonery, fraggle naggle, and football fuckery. Uh, that is that
Yeah.
is that's Lord Jucifer. I'm Josh Carroll back again.
Yeah, let's man, we here.
Don't get
Yeah.
no, don't get happy, people. I know everybody got a smile. It's the ignorant nigger. I know, and yeah, I'm back for. I'm not back. So for those who are uninformed, I'll say that. Brought to you by this video is not. I don't want people coming to sue me. But this video is not sponsored by the video game I'm playing, Skull and Bones. It's not sponsored. I just like this game. So you're gonna hear a lot of clicking, cussing, and a whole bunch of shit. But for those for those who are uninformed, as to my absence, uh, tragically, very tragically, earlier this summer, my mother passed away, and it has been a very hard, a very difficult, a very trying summer, fall, winters. And I do appreciate A1 and A Word giving me a shout out and condolences and everybody that does know when the news broke. So I appreciate everybody. The love and the condolences are felt. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for being patient. I appreciate you guys for still rocking with Josh. Um, just bear with me. Give me some time. I more than likely football is my shit. I'll be back, but thank y'all for giving me time and patience and understanding such. Uh,
Yeah, man,
Greatly
you know we all love you, man. It's
appreciated.
good to have you back.
Yeah, yeah. Don't say back because then they're gonna. Oh, he's gonna be back next week because of people. No, 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 no. Funny, the year my mama dies and I step away, the Bears act like they want to do something. That's some fucked up shit, right? And I guarantee you, my mama is up there cussing everybody. Y'all couldn't do this shit when I was down there. Yeah, so I know mama is up there watching them, flipping out. Jay Cutler couldn't do this. Oh no, mama, he didn't have an efficient enough offensive line. So and
and
they
Jay
traded away everybody.
and Jay Cutler didn't give a shit.
Not with that not I wouldn't have gave a shit either if we had fucking Mike Martz and all them motherfuckers. When Jay Cutler cussed out Mike Martz, I knew it was over. I was like, this ain't gonna be good. But so if everybody's wondering what the fuck my thoughts on the NFL season is gonna be, um I thought for sure that the Jaguars had a shot at first place in the AFC South, which they do. They're in first place right now. I thought it would have been a little sooner, but
Yeah,
you
I would
know,
say that the AFC South ain't exactly the not 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 t- not the strongest division I want to say, but it's like anybody's game really. And
but look at Indiana Jones. All he needed was a new team.
yeah, but he has been kind of struggling of late. So like I said, like I say it's between the Jaguars and Colts if we're talking the AFC South specifically.
So
It
who do
just
you expect to run away with it? Who wins the division title then?
the Colts
You think so?
by a slight edge, but they do kind of have like I'm more confident in the Colts than I am the Jaguars, but the Colts are kind of in trouble if they think they can continuously rely on just Jonathan Taylor for the offense. They can't.
But Indiana Jones can light it up though. Like,
He
but
can't. He can't.
the problem is the defense does not. DeForest Buckner's. It's time for DeForest Buckner to retire. I'm sorry. Every other week, this nigga is missing, and he has got an injury. He's standing in line at the hot dog stand. This motherfucker's everywhere but on the football field. Like, come on, bro. It's time to retire. It's time to retire. It's time to fucking retire. The Colts will probably need to look for a dominant defensive tackle, defensive end combo during the draft. I would say I don't think trading would do them any good because you're trading for veterans or you're going to trade for a young boy who's only in his fourth or fifth year, and you kind of need a veteran presence on that D line. That's just me.
They
That's just me.
need they need Darius Leonard back.
Yeah, but where is he? That's the question.
Now that I think about it, yeah, where is he?
Exactly.
It
Um. Oh, interesting story. I think Houston has a shot. I don't think they'll win the division, but they have a shot to win the division. I don't think they'll win it.
uh,
But their defense is playing some very efficient football right
yeah, it's probably the best Texas defense I've seen since J.J. Watt's era. Because like Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter, Derek Stingley, they've got a lot of very solid pieces on that defense.
now.
Now,
Yeah,
obviously, we know that C.J. Stroud just got back from his concussion protocol, so if he can find his groove back and get things going again, they've got a real shot for sure.
I hate the fact that Sauce Gardner is out for the Colts with a calf injury. I thought he tore his Achilles the way he was limping off the field like that. Uh, but it's a calf injury. He might be out for the remainder of the season and playoffs. That might come back to bite Indy in the butt. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
I
think
could agree. I could agree
I
because
uh,
Sauce is definitely a top corner in the league when he's healthy.
yeah, definitely. I don't think he got a fair chance this year. Going from the Jets to the Colts, and then it's kind of like you're not implemented in the system much yet. I think next year Indy will be in good standing if you fix that D line. You can't rely on Zaire Franklin forever.
Well, it's not necessarily him being implemented into the system. Teams are just avoiding him altogether just because they know how good he is. Obviously, when it comes to the secondary, it depends on how much the quarterbacks really want to test him to show their ability.
If I'm Houston, I'm going right. If I'm the Jags and the Tennessee Titans, yes, I'm staying away from Sauce Gardner. If I'm the Texans, I'm going straight at them, knowing that you could take some shots with is that Nico Collins on there?
Yeah, yeah,
Knowing you got a big motherfucker like Nico, okay? Knowing you don't have much of a run game. Let's just start there. Nick Chubb is down there, yes. And let me say this: with a lack of a D line presence, I would run Nick Chubb. Sorry, like I would do it. But let's just for shits and giggles say that the Colts find a way playoff wise to fix that D line a little bit. If they're gonna account for Nick Chubb in the run game, okay, I would start taking shots downfield. Sorry, I would do it. I would do it simply because if you could get them, you want to get the defense on their heels. You want to get the defense tired early. They're gonna get tired of chasing your ass around. You got to scheme up things. You got to come up with different looks. You got to do. It's not just what the Texans don't want to do is don't become one dimensional. So I understand that part.
and not
Unfortunately,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. And not to mention they don't just have Nico Collins in the receiving court. They have that new gunner, Jaden Higgins. Like he's had some sort of nice little breakout games too. So if one ain't being talking all that much, they could be using a decoy for the other. So they like CJ got some weapons there, and Dalton Schultz when
but
healthy.
but and to your credit with Indy relying on Jonathan Taylor, you don't want to become one dimensional because that's how the Texans won. We know you're going to run him. So we got something for that. We're going to force you to throw,
Yeah, yeah,
which,
yeah. That exactly my point. Because they're run lately. They've been running him so much coming off the bye. Ever since he ran for that 244-yard game, now he hasn't been as effective as he should be because they know it's coming.
and I don't think Indy's offensive line, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's not great. Um this is playoff. This is where the strength really shows up on your team, D line, O line. Okay. Like I tell people, you win in the trenches. Unfortunately, I don't think Indy offensively could win. I don't think offensively or defensively they could win in the trenches. I mean, look at what we're talking about. We're talking about fixing their D line with DeForest Buckner out, and we're talking about an offensive line that at one point you could drive a fucking SUV through the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the defense because
Yeah,
they were opening pockets like that. And now you can't get a fucking Hot Wheels car through this motherfucker. Okay, like they have found a way to take Indy's offensive line and shut the door, and they're gonna have to figure something out for the playoffs.
yeah, and for what it's worth, they can't be relying on Quentin Nelson to do all of their dirty work.
Okay, so that's the there's no need to mention the Tennessee tight asses because they're they're just abysmal. I
I
have
mean,
never
I
I
mean,
have never seen a more offensive, terrible, and just all around yuck style of foot. Oh yes, I have. Las Vegas fucking Raiders. We
it
still
was a,
call you.
yeah, it was a, with Tennessee specifically, Cam Ward has been somewhat of a silver lining. Growing pains his rookie year, but he has nobody around him. Not even Calvin Ridley can help him.
He don't have a coach. He don't have a coach. He don't have a team. He don't have shit. Okay, think about this. You go on the okay, all right. I probably shouldn't make fun of this on a football show, but I'm gonna do it anyway because the ignorant nigger is back. All right. You ever watch on TikTok these little singles mixers that women go to, but men don't show up to them because they try to avoid bullshit
I'm
because
not
it's
on
not worth it?
TikTok, but I'm not on TikTok. But go on.
Okay, that's exactly what happened with Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans. It's like, hey, come on over here. He gets there, and it's like, the fuck I show up to this shit for? Like, this is exactly the same shit. It's exactly the same shit. The Tennessee Titans are the single women in the mixers, and they're hoping one man shows up. And that nigga showed up, and there's nothing there. That motherfucker went to nothing, absolutely no. You shouldn't even be here. Go home. But they need, if Tennessee is going to, they need a coach. Mike Vrabel, which we're going to get to. Mike Vrabel, y'all fired him. Y'all fired him. Y'all fucking fired him. Idiots. Sometimes you make the dumbest decision and it comes back to show its middle finger.
Yeah, my homie was just texting me about that the other day. Talk about, and he's a Titans fan. Talk about like what did we do to deserve this?
You fired Mike Vrabel. Y'all fired. Wait, not only did you fire Mike Vrabel, you got rid of Derrick Henry. You didn't, but I would have offered him the GM's office for him to stay at running back because
Yeah,
he is over in Baltimore giving them a snowball's chance in the devil's ass, and they could take it because they're in first place now. But you let him walk
yeah. The Ravens didn't even pay that much for him in hindsight.
because players want to. Okay, look, I want everybody that's a stat chasing little fuck nugget. I want y'all to understand there are players. This is what separates the NBA from the NFL. The NBA is a clown show of people not caring about the game and they just want to get paid. Whereas the NFL, they will bench your ass if you don't show up and show out. You are on a team for a fucking reason. We don't want to hear none of that stat bullshit. You are here to win a fucking championship or at least give us a snowball's chance in hell.
And let's be honest, baseball too, because a lot of people nowadays, whether you're a pitcher, infielder, outfielder, like getting like upwards of like 300, 700 million, and and, and,
Yeah,
and, and,
bro.
and like deferred payments and shit. Like it's
Bro,
outrageous.
baseball is more exciting than basketball. Like, what are we doing? Basketball is ass. Let me just say that. Anyway, this is not a basketball podcast. This is football. We're gonna talk football. Speaking of Mike Vrabel, let's move on to the AFC East, where lo and behold, the Patriots, and this is what pisses me off, because who have the Patriots beat? Let's be fucking honest. Who have the pay? Y'all talk about who have the Bears beat? Who have the Bears beat? Who have the Bears beat? This has been easy. The Patriots beat they meat all season. Okay, stop, stop, stop it. And you can't use the Bills as any type of it. We beat the Bills. The Bills are lunch meat.
You beat the Bills when Josh Allen has his usual every couple games off game.
No, you're beating the Bills when the Bills don't know who they are anymore. You're beating the Bills with amnesia.
That's
You're beating the Bills.
that's very true. Because like every year this happens with the Bills too. They have like a half decent regular season. They think they can make a good playoff run, only to shit the bed completely in the first round of the playoffs.
But this time they shit the bed through the season. So it's like playoff woes have now transferred to the regular season. You're not confident. Why are you not confident? Stephon Diggs got Cardi B pregnant. I would be confident. I would go in there and put my, for lack of a better term, dick on the table. Hey, she pregnant. Let's go win a Super Bowl. And let's act like it during the regular season. These motherfuckers got that news. He having a baby by Cardi B. Well, I guess we can all take a vacation. No, you still have to show up and play. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are
and,
you
and
doing?
and Drake May has taken an absolute leap this year. For what it's worth.
Because of Mike Vrabel. If he doesn't have Mike Vrabel, I don't see that happening.
No, not really. They honestly need to give Stephon Diggs the ball a little more, especially with what he can do.
Oh, wait, I'm lying to oh my God. I'm still thinking my bad. I misspoke. I'm still thinking Stephon Diggs is on the Bills. I forgot he's a Patriot now. I misspoke. My bad. So I take that back.
But same kind of sentiment nonetheless.
No. The Bills are missing Stephon Diggs. Understandably so, what you're saying, give Stephon Diggs the ball more, but when he does get the ball because he got Cardi B pregnant, take it to the house. MIA, take it to the house. And speaking of MIA, what the hell is with the Dolphins? What the hell is with the Dolphins? What the hell is with the Dolphins? What are y'all even a team anymore?
No.
Okay.
They aren't a team without Tyreek. Tua is, of course, very limited without
Tua Tongue and Viola Davis.
Yeah. He's very limited ceiling wise
I don't think. Okay. Can I just say something real quick?
Yes.
Most of the people that people hype up coming out of college turn out to be ain't shit. Can we just say that? Is it safe to say that now?
I can agree with you to an extent.
Can we say that? Because everybody, Tua. Sounded like the Hawk Tua girl. Tua. Like, y'all said, sorry, I shouldn't have said. Oh, well, fuck it, the ignorant nigga back. All right, so y'all sound like the Hawk Tua girl. Tua. Look at him. Tua, he ain't did shit since he's been there. Has Miami, okay, answer me this, Josh. With all the hype surrounding Tua Tongue and Viola Davis, I'm sorry. I gotta stop saying that.
No, you don't.
With all the hype surrounding Tua Tagovailoa coming out of college and getting put on the Dolphins, have the Dolphins won the division?
No.
Okay, so what did we learn?
For one thing, he's without one of his biggest weapons. He's on the IR.
They didn't win the division with him.
Wait. I'm getting there. Jalen Waddle cannot be relied on as a number one receiver. He's number 2 or number 3 at best. They have no running back. And plus, wait, no, I'm lying. Devon Achane. I was thinking somebody.
I don't think the offensive line.
I was thinking somebody else.
The Bears, I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Bears were questionable about DeAndre Swift, I would have traded for Devon Achane. Great running back. Great running back.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, my bad. I was thinking somebody else. But yeah, outside of that, well, it also, like I said, it doesn't help that Tua is so limited with his skill set now because of his injury history with concussions and possible CTE. We never know.
Why is he still playing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why is he out there risking his health? No, he's had like what 4 concussions in the past 2 years.
Yeah. And normally I don't make fun of it's not funny. But it kind of is. That boy got knocked out and he looked like Josh on a good day. He all right. They turned Tua
All
into
right,
they
all
turned
right,
they turned Tua into T-Rex Tagovailoa. Okay. That boy was a Jurassic Park laying on the ground. All right.
all right.
I told y'all the ignorant nigga back. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I is ignorant. Okay?
Excuse me.
Just because my mama died don't mean I got any type of motherfucking yeah, all that home training shit went out the window. Like I had any beforehand.
Hey,
Yeah,
where's Sue from the Field Museum?
that's terrible, bro. But no, okay, so you're right. Tua needs to retire. I'm not being funny. Very fucking serious because you do not want this to become a problem, a huge problem later. It's already a problem. Do you think Mike McDaniels gets fired this year?
Yes. Not even a question.
What
Cause
about
cause cause from because at one point y'all had one of the best offenses in the fucking league. To go down this far off the cliff in such a short amount of time, and it's not even likely that they even make the playoffs this year. For what it's worth,
to be
no,
honest? Yeah,
no,
you're right.
he
You're
gone,
right.
he
You're
gone.
right. You're right. You're right. It's over. You got to chase the Bills. The Jets getting a little pep in they step with Tyrod Taylor. Justin needs to go home. Send Justin to Atlanta. Send him home.
I,
They
I,
need Justin down there, bro.
yeah, he sure as hell would do a lot better than Kirk Cousins.
We'll get to that in a minute, y'all. But the Jets give Aaron Glenn another year. Everybody calling for it. Say, fire him. You can't
I,
hire him
I
the
mean,
first year and
yes and
then.
no, yes and no,
But
yes
look
and
at
no.
it. But no. Don't no. Look at what the Jets just did. We unloaded, got a shit ton of draft picks. The Jets gonna be dangerous next season, bro. They
Well,
got a shit turn
if
of first round, bro.
that's easier said than done though. They still got to use those picks properly, and they're not exactly known for consistently hitting on their draft picks, especially in the early rounds.
Okay, then at this point, you got to listen to your players and listen to your coaches. Don't let it just be the GM. Y'all have to. This is why the Bears are in the position they're in because we listen to our coaches and what they need, and we got them. And the GM and the coaches have worked out what we need during the draft, and we're putting it to good use. So the Jets, with all these fucking first round picks, would behoove you to do the exact same thing. Because if you just got rid of Quentin Williams, I forgot who else, and Sauce Gardner for a bunch of fucking first rounds, and you fuck this up, I guarantee you by the middle of the season next year, everybody's fired. The
Yeah,
team cockroach is fired. Everybody,
yeah,
your mama
yeah,
fired, your daddy fired, your pet is fired. If you have a pet, your kids are gonna be fired by the time they get to the NFL. Okay, y'all gonna fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up.
yeah. I was gonna say, do we really trust the Jets' current GM to build this from the ground up when he's already had so many years to get it right?
then he might be out the door. Let's just chalk it up to that. He might be out the door. Aaron Glenn may stay, but he might be out the door. And one name might be in for a GM job if he don't get a coaching job. If they let him go, Mike Tomlin might be headed to New
I
York.
was about to say, you better not say Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin might be headed to New York. Hey, Pittsburgh, I don't see them firing Mike Tomlin. They might trade Mike Tomlin because everybody's like, oh, take care of Mike Tomlin and don't fire him. I disagree. Fire him. Give him a GM job. He needs to be a GM. His head coaching days over with. Let him be in the office and construct it like that. It's very tough for y'all to give me somewhat of the reins and still expect me to be on the field. Like this is getting a little. Y'all got to let me do one or the other, and I think that's what's clouding.
Yeah, at this point, he's starting to remind me a little bit of Marvin Lewis, because for as long as the tenure as he had with the Bengals, after a certain point, his
Yeah,
allure
yeah,
sort of stopped being so enticing and like died down completely, and then ended up overstaying his welcome a little bit per se. And now look at him. So
yeah.
he, yeah. So I do agree to an extent, because he needs to quit, not while he's ahead, but for the sake of the expression.
Because
But
you gonna fuck around. This might be your first losing season, and then that streak runs out, and then everybody's looking at you weird. So yeah,
yeah, but taking your point about him being a GM, I don't think coaches would necessarily make great GMs. You saw what Bill O'Brien did to the Texans. It took them it took them 8 years to rebuild that from the.
that's funny.
It's
That's
true
funny.
though. It's true though.
But give him a shot. This is somebody the Jets, either the Jets or the Giants. If he's not going to coach the Pittsburgh Steelers, I would. If I'm the Giants, soon as Pittsburgh get eliminated from the playoffs, because they're going to get eliminated. The Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers was not the solution. He really wasn't. That boy
Yeah,
got hit one
I
time.
was gonna say he never was. He never was.
He ain't the solution. We're moving to the AFC North now for everybody who's confused. Um, I've watched the AFC North this season, and of course, I love my Steelers. They're my number two team. But what the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell was? There's absolutely positively no reason why they should have lost to my Bears. Y'all got y'all ass whooped. I'm sorry, y'all. The score. I'm gonna tell y'all about the Bears in a minute because we gonna get to the NFC North shortly. We're going to run through these divisions. Ain't no way in hell with TJ Watt that was supposed to happen. You started off with a strip sack, fumble thing recovery into the end zone for a touchdown. The Steelers were in firm control until the next drive because the Bears didn't give a fuck. Like Caleb shook that shit off like for some reason. And the Steelers defense is scary right up until November. You ever notice that? Right around November, they
Yeah,
start cooling off. Like they scary all fucking summer, all fucking fall. You get to November and it's like, yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
don't get it.
Who gives a damn? Like, hey, why are we here?
Yeah, and then you let the Ravens, the lowly Ravens, the Ravens who were abysmal, y'all let them come back. They
Yeah,
ahead of the division now.
I'm speaking of the. Honestly, I'm very worried about the AFC, the Titans of the AFC North entirely, because the fact that I can't help but wonder if Lamar Jackson is still hurt.
I think he is. He's playing like it. Watch out, Rush.
Could, because no way
Does he
should
suck that bad?
after he came back and had a really good game, and then completely duds the next three. Like no, something ain't right.
Oh, we didn't face him. He ended up he came back after we lost to them. And I knew we were gonna lose to them. They have Derrick Henry, and at the time our run defense was abysmal. I kind of wanna give you that credit, Josh. I think Lamar Jackson is still hurt. I think he's still playing hurt. This is gonna come back to bite him probably in the divisional round if they don't face the Steelers. Um, I don't think they lose to the Steelers in the playoffs. I think they get the Steelers out of here in the wild card if they ended up facing each other somehow, some kind of way. Um,
Yeah, I can see that.
but I don't think they lose to the Steelers. I think whoever's next, maybe the Bills get them out of here, or something like that. I don't know, but it don't look good. I don't see it going well. Um, so there's that. There's Joe Flacco and the Bengals. Um, can we talk about how Green Bay almost lost to Joe Flacco twice in the same season?
Yeah.
Did that not give you Devontae Adams vibes? Remember when he was on the Raiders, they lost to the Steelers, got traded a week later, goes to the
Yeah.
Jets,
But
and then
what,
they faced the Steelers, and then they lost again. Like that shit was hilarious. And I'm like, Joe Flacco gets traded to Cincinnati. I'm like, if they fucking lose, if Green Bay loses to Cincinnati and Joe Flacco, boy, I'm finna, boy, y'all lost to the fucking Browns, bro? Really?
and bro, for about a good 3 weeks, a 40-year-old Joe Flacco actually elevated the Bengals. You know, he kind of lost some of the magic after a while, but the
I don't think
fact,
it's Flacco. I think it's the team. I don't think that team is well coached.
yeah, Zach Taylor is very underrated as a coach, for sure.
I think he's overrated as a coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
Why
make you
can't
say that?
because why can't Joe Burrow stay healthy?
Well,
Why
well,
aren't you why aren't you putting him in a position or behind the offensive line that could keep him from getting hurt? Look at
you
Caleb.
know what? You know what? You're right. Absolutely.
It's the difference between Caleb Williams, Justin Fields, Jackson Dart, Joe Burrow. They're all mobile quarterbacks. Only one of them has never been hurt.
But also, Brian Dable shouldn't have had Jackson Dart run the ball 5 million times.
Okay, wait. Before we get to that disaster, Brian Dayball should have had nobody running. Cam Scott, I, you don't put somebody with missing screws and influence he shouldn't be the energy of the team because he's influencing your quarterback to concuss himself clearly. But we'll get to that in a second. Um, but yes, Brian Dayball shouldn't have. That was terrible. Uh, where are we? AFC North. Yeah, I think honestly Ravens run away with this division. To be honest, I don't see the Steelers catching up with Aaron Rodgers or
Yeah,
Mason Rudolph.
yeah. Because as bad as the Ravens' offense has been as a whole, one thing we can say for sure is the fact that their defense has been carrying them for the past few weeks after struggling in the beginning of the season.
Well, the one thing you can count on is you have King Henry because I mean, look at these places you don't want to play in the middle of fucking December and January for playoff spots. Pittsburgh, Green Bay, Chicago, Baltimore.
Yeah,
Oh,
accurate.
Nope. Foxborough is one of them. Buffalo is one of them. Uh, Jersey, because that's where the Jets and the Giants play, but they're not going to make it. So, but these are places you do not want to be in the blistering fuck cold. Okay. So you want to get these teams the fuck out of here, or at least make them have to play on the road. You don't want to, you do. And this is where a run game comes in when we start to, oh, you don't want to play in Philadelphia either, but they're not much of a team right now. But you don't want to play there either. You don't want to play in these outside climate stadiums when you're cozy all season because now you have to acclimate yourself to weather you're not used to. Remember 2019 season, the Dallas Cowgirls paid the Chicago Bears a visit. It was like November, but it was kind of cold. And Mitch ended up beating the entire dog shit out of Dak Prescott and the
Yes.
Cowgirls.
Yes.
And one, Mitch did it with his arm, but two, Dallas was the one with the run game. Dallas was the one with the top five defense, and they couldn't do shit in Chicago
Yeah, because that was back when Ezekiel Elliott was actually good.
and didn't do shit. Dallas scored the first touchdown of the game, didn't score again until the fourth quarter, and that was it. That was all she
Yeah.
wrote. That was all she wrote. You do not want your warm team in these cold ass stadiums. Okay? Somebody has to take care of the Ravens. Somebody's got to take care of Pittsburgh because these are the only two teams that's going to have a shot. Hey, Browns just got Shador Sanders to play. Okay. Too little too late because I think if you start him a little earlier, he could get acclimated to the team. You might have had a shot. You
I
got
mean,
Myles Garrett trying to kill everybody. I don't know why you don't put Shador in.
yeah, because Dylan Gabriel, really, I don't know what made them think that he was supposed to be anything special in the first place, and frankly, to illustrate an even further point, like it's their own fault for thinking they could have like a 4 or 5 quarterback room and survive, knowing it is that much competition.
I don't I don't know why they thought that they could still have Deshaun Watson on the team and survive.
Also true.
Come on, stretch. You gotta come on, bro. Come on, bro. Deshaun Watson. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I understand everybody has an opinion, but everybody also has a butthole, and it shouldn't be seen. So that's all I'm saying.
And they just activated him off of IR, if I'm not mistaken.
Put that boy back on IR just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. Cleveland, y'all fucked up with Baker Mayfield. Clearly, do not fuck this up with Shador Sanders. If the Cleveland Browns think you're going to draft Shador Sanders and sit him down in favor of Deshaun Watson, if I'm prime time, I'm getting him off that team. Sorry. Sorry.
What makes you think he'll succeed, though?
Who?
What makes you think Deion Sanders will actually succeed in getting him off the team if that happens, though?
I'm prime time. I'm prime time. The fact that I let y'all draft my son. I'm prime time. I'm prime time. You don't, nigga, it's gonna be some shit. I'll pull him back into motherfucking Colorado. Don't think I won't.
Who you
Or
think?
at least
Who,
what?
who you want him to be? LeVar Ball?
Yeah. Because LeVar Ball, as much as we make fun of him, has put his sons in a successful position. Sorry.
That's very true. That's very true.
I'm prime time. If it's one football dad y'all gonna listen to, it's gonna be me. I'm prime time Deion Sanders. Sorry. What other football dads out here doing it? Marvin Harrison ain't out here vouching for his kid. And he should be off the fucking Cardinals. We're gonna get to that in a second. But the AFC North, you have to build around Shador. If I got Shador, if Shador wins one or two of these last few games, and we're not counting the Bears because y'all forget y'all ass one. Sorry. Um, okay, let me put it like this. It's like battle rap. You do good, you ain't even got to win. But if you do good, we start to notice. Shador is probably gonna play his best game against the Bears. Still get your ass whooped. You're gonna get your ass whooped. But if you could take that ass whooping with a good showing, we're having a whole different conversation. We don't need you, Deshaun Watson, and all of your massage parlor jack off practices. Okay, like you can go. We have our quarterback for the future.
Yeah, let's just hope it won't cost too much against the cap penalty if they cut him after this year.
I would take what cost? Get your ass out this locker room, bro. Look, just get the fuck out.
No,
Like, all right,
I'm just saying though, all that dead money.
it could be dead money. Get your dead ass out this locker room. That shit dead. Get out. No. Moving on to the AFC West. And Josh, I was sitting here with A Ward and A1. Shout out to my boys. When I said at the end of last season, the Chiefs dynasty is over. And the reason I said it was because nobody was afraid of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs anymore. Here we are, the following ensuing season, and ain't nobody scared of Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs no more. The dynasty is over. If they lose to the Texans, and I tell y'all, my heart was filled with so much Christmas joy when I heard this. If the Texans march their ass in the Arrowhead Stadium and beat the Chiefs, they're out of the playoffs. Eliminated. Here's the sad part. I think with that Texans defense and Nick Chubb, they could march in the
I
Arrowhead.
was gonna say that's not exactly far fetched
No,
at
it's
all.
not at all. Not with the bullshit that they've been doing this year, and I don't think they recover. Chiefs had a bad season a few years ago. They recovered. All of the money y'all gave Patrick Mahomes for 10 years is coming back to bite you in the ass. You can't afford, and I said that, you cannot afford to sustain the exact same team. And look, and we took y'all best offensive lineman. Thank you. Y'all let Joe Tooney go.
And for a fourth round pick.
You let Joe Tooney go. Are you fucking stupid?
Yes,
For a
because
fourth
they
rounder, we sent y'all a fourth round pick for Joe Tooney, and the Bears now have the best offensive line in football. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
at all.
Y'all put y'all eyes in front of y'all stomach
Yeah, and what they franchise tagged the worst version in Trey Smith.
to save money. This is all to save money. You have to spend money, but y'all don't have any more money. You gave it all to Patrick Mahomes. Stop.
And this is clearly the worst season that they've had while
It's only go.
Mahomes has been.
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you now. Yes, you're right. This is the absolute worst he's looked. Yes, I'm gonna tell you now. Give it 3 years, they're gonna be at the bottom of the division.
Okay, that's a very bold prediction.
3 years, they're gonna be at the bottom. I don't think they finish at the bottom of the division. They're gonna hit the bottom of the division, and with Mahomes, if they haven't traded him yet, if they have not traded him yet, I do think he needs another team.
Really,
Yeah, the Chiefs are dead.
I mean, theoretically, sure,
The Chiefs
but
are dead. The Chiefs
but
are dead. The Chiefs are dead.
no. I mean, I'm not disagreeing though. Problem is, who would even think to take on that contract?
No, you're not taking on the contract. Well, if you trade, yes, you would. But if I'm smart, I'm restructuring the contract. Hey, we're not paying you all this fucking money. You suck. So yeah, Dark.
That's right. I'd be forgetting restructuring is a thing in football.
We're restructuring that contract. If you're going to sustain success and you want a shot at the playoffs again, you want to go back to your former glory, we're restructuring this fucking contract. Clearly, because the current contract you're on is restricting your team now from getting you help, and you need a lot of help. Travis Kelsey is on his way out.
Yeah, he's what, 35, 36?
Yeah, yeah. It's not even that. It's the fact that you're in love with Taylor Swift for some fucking reason. I never understood that one, but okay. She looked like she is mad annoying. Like she asks stupid questions during football season. It's not like off season when you have all this time to do it. Just during football, say, "Hey, you want to have sex, girl? I am at the practice facility. What are you doing? Like, get off my phone." All right, so the Chargers and the Broncos are fighting for the number one spot. I like Bo Nix. Think he's doing wonders over there. He has probably the top defense in the NFL, aside from the Bears and the Texans.
If you ask me,
Um,
I trust the Broncos more than the Chargers.
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that. And it's not Justin Herbert; it's the rest of the team. Everybody's injured. Everybody's fucking injured. Everybody's injured. So the problem I have with the Chargers, they don't really address what they need in the draft. It's like they try to do it via trade and draft a bunch of, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like
Or
we're drafting just to draft because we got to be here.
or or either that or they try to rekindle old flames, that one, only for it to not really work the way they want it to.
Well, you're not giving Keenan Allen the ball. Keenan Allen, okay. Keenan Allen is a red zone and third down threat. Bottom line, why are you passing this nigga the ball on first and second down? You don't need to. Third down
Yeah,
and red zone.
yeah. I was gonna say if they knew better, they'd give Lad McConkey priority in like the first two downs, then right when they think they're gonna throw the Lad, they throw the Keenan. Especially, and heck, they can even rely on their rookie tight end in those positions too, either or. But no, they're not. Well, actually, that's actually their problem. Now that I'm thinking about it, they have too many weapons that they can't evenly distribute the targets, and that hurts them offensively.
Do you think that that's a problem in the NFL period? Teams loading up on weapons?
Yes,
Okay. I thought so
because
too.
because for why you think AJ Brown went mad publicly? Because he's not getting the ball. With the Eagles specifically, they have AJ Brown,
Yes.
Devontae Smith, Dallas
Yes.
Goedert,
Yes.
Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Not everybody, and of course, same thing with the Chargers. They have Lad McConkey,
Right.
Keenan Allen,
Yes.
over over. I can't pronounce his damn
Overshown.
name. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the tight end.
Uh.
And heck, even Quentin Johnson when
Mhm.
he's healthy.
Right.
Again, same kind of concept. They only so many targets can be distributed the ball equally on any given Sunday. You can't get to all four or five.
Okay.
And
Goes
and
back to my concept of everybody wants to be a superstar stat chase because the Bears don't have that problem. Look at how many weapons we got. Some people may not have catches or whatever, but we're still winning because people play their role. So, okay, so to your point about teams having too many weapons, is it having too many weapons or is it having too many people wanting to be the guy?
I mean, two things can be true at once.
Okay, okay, that's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. Okay, so Chargers are in limbo. Chiefs ain't shit. Uh, Fucking Raiders. I don't
Heck,
even know what to say anymore.
even a team like the Eagles are in limbo because they've been struggling offensively.
Okay, so all right, so remove. Okay, all right. The NFC least is back because these motherfuckers here. How did all four of y'all lose to the Bears? Nobody figured it out. Nobody. You would think it would be the defending NFL champions, the Super Bowl champs, that said, "Hey, if anybody could stop Chicago, it'd be us." That was the worst ass whooping we have put on a team all season.
and yeah, that's actually what I thought because first thought I think we can beat him, but the offense worries me. And lo and behold, they're the banged up defense, even without guys like TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds. Absolutely killed it. Killed it.
So we have doubts about Philly. Do you think Dallas? Because at this point, I think Dallas could catch up. I didn't think it was possible before.
Yeah, yeah, and Dak Prescott isn't exactly ass this year, for what it's worth.
He might be butt cheeks being a complete ass.
He's actually had some good games this year, you know, and some of them have been for like 4 touchdowns, no picks, 300 yards. Like he's actually playing to his potential for once, especially with all the weapons. Speaking of weapons, Dallas has George Pickens, C.J.
Yes.
Lamb. Only
Yes.
only thing is, they're actually able to distribute the ball equally to where both get equal targets. Whether or not it pans out in their favor is one thing, but at least he's been able to get the ball around to them.
Are you at all with the playoffs coming up concerned about Matt Eberflus's defense with Quinnen Williams being down there now and the other guy they got from the Jets? I forgot.
Man, I don't trust Matt Eberflus at all.
Okay, never mind. All right, he answered that question really quickly.
They're like the Cowboys' offense is faring a lot better than their defense is.
So you don't trust the Cowboys defense at all? Just none. You're predicating Dallas's success solely on the offense.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I lying?
No. No. No, you're not. No. I think Quentin Williams is going to have a good career in Dallas. I think Dallas gets it together next year with their defense. They need more pieces, clearly, but um, this year it is
Yeah,
offense.
yeah. I will say I will actually give some slight credit to Jerry Jones for somewhat being able to supplement not having Micah Parsons.
We're gonna
Somewhat.
talk. We're gonna talk about him in a minute too.
Yeah. Oh, what divi- we're still on the
We're still on the NFC least, but we're gonna get to Mr. Parsons because they traded Michael Parsons. That had to be smart. I'm sorry. That was kind of smart. Not gonna lie. You unload a problem, salary cap wise. Yes, you gave up first rounders for so and so and such, but it bolstered your defense a little bit. Your defense, not gonna lie, Josh, the defense looks a little bit better. A
yeah.
little bit better.
Yeah.
They're not,
Over the past few weeks, sure. I can agree
yeah,
with that.
yeah, they're not as holy as they used to be. No church involved. But because remember the Bears carved them the fuck up. It wasn't even close. I don't care
Yeah.
what that score says. That was an ass whooping. But I
And
think with the defense that they got now, you can't do that. Now you have to do something else.
oh yeah, side note, Javante Williams actually breaking out like this was not on my bingo card.
Never. It never was. But I don't think, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think he's a solution at running back. I don't think he's the solution at running back. He's a good running back, not for Dallas. I'll say not for Dallas. I think he's a good running back, very, very powerful. I don't think he's the solution for Dallas, to be honest.
Okay, okay. I mean, not long term at least.
No, not long term. Maybe give him another year or two, but I think he gets traded. I think somebody else will put him to good use. I can see him on the Patriots, just running the fuck amok. If the Patriots continue to have successful life,
Not if Travion Henderson continues the upward trend he's on.
you can have three running backs. You the situational football.
Actually, actually, the Patriots could use him over Ramondre Stevenson's fumbling ass.
That's fucked up. You just threw that in there. What are we doing about the Giants?
Absolutely nothing.
Cool. Um,
Okay, something. Cam Scatterbo, get well soon. He reminds me
okay,
a lot of.
okay, wait. Okay, wait. All right. Tua, it wasn't his fault. Cam, it was his fault. Cam
Why do
Scatterboo,
you say that?
because he's the one before the game smashing his head into cement walls and shit. Fucking idiot. Wait, what?
Yeah,
No, what's his injury? He tore something, right?
yeah, he tore
Or
his ACL.
broke. He tore his ACL. Okay. I can guarantee you, with the amount of concussions he gave himself through the first 2 weeks of the season, he didn't feel that shit when it happened. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. His pain receptors are not there. He doesn't get flagged at all for offensive targeting or whatever the fuck. This motherfucker leads with his helmet with everything.
You know who he reminds me of? Mike
It-
Allstott.
no, Mike Allstott used to. Yeah, he did. Okay, I can't even. All right. You got to. No, because Mike Allstott.
He he was running through people exactly the way Scatterbo was.
Yes, but at least Mike Allstott had broad shoulders to where he could at least hit shoulder pad to shoulder pad. Cam Scatterboo is all crown. Like I've never seen him
Yeah,
do a
true,
shoulder hit.
true.
Like he is all crown. Like he
Yeah.
can't think right now. He don't know his fucking name. Like that nigga laid up in the hospital. Could you please tell us your date of birth?
Hold
Huh!
on. What's
That nigga.
it? Wait. What's that one song? What day is it? Can you
That's
please tell me? What day is it?
that's funny. It sounds like an old time. You ready? Come on, JoJo. Let's go. Yeah. Cam Scatterboo is he got to stop doing that shit.
Yeah,
He got to stop doing.
I mean, outside of that, they cannot rely on Wandale freaking Robinson to be their wide receiver one. They desperately need Malik Neighbors.
Oh, that's right. Malik Neighbors is out. Right. I was wondering where he was. Okay. Yeah, Malik Neighbors is out. Okay. Okay. Then that puts that into perspective. Um, Jackson Dart needs to be healthy. Malik Neighbors needs to be healthy. The giant Brian Burns. Okay. All right. I'm a Brian Burns fan. About time for him to get a new team.
And the fact that the Panthers declined to trade him for a first round pick, only to trade him to the Giants for a second, still baffles me to this.
Okay. Then you have, I hate calling them the Commanders. You have the Washington Redskins because they're not the Commanders. Stop.
Yeah,
That name is terrible.
yeah,
So you got Washington.
yeah. Jaden Daniels having a sophomore slump, even with him not being healthy. Like he wasn't playing all that good in the first place. And then Terry McLaren, isn't all that either. They're really relying on Zach Ertz to do their dirty work at receiving.
Sometimes you got to. I'm not necessarily against it, but you're gonna need help
Yeah, yeah,
and a
very true.
lot of it. So Washington got to get their shit. I think it comes down to I don't know. I'm not one to have faith in Dallas. I'm gonna be honest with you. They might win the division. The Eagles are abysmal. They're too one dimensional. They're too one dimensional.
Yeah, and their defense isn't doing their job either. So yeah, I could definitely see Dallas for what it's worth.
Yeah. Now they're a first round out, but I could,
Yeah, yeah,
speaking of first round outs, I don't care who wins the NFC South, they're out. They look like shit.
Yeah, the NFC South as a whole has been the worst division in the league for the past
Not
5.
necessarily, not necessarily, because remember, there's the NFC least for a reason.
Yeah, yeah.
The least amount
Okay,
of wins, least amount
okay,
of excitement.
okay. Arguably the worst of it.
There you go. Okay, yeah, because you can make an argument for it. The NFC South has been ran by Tampa Bay the last few years. In Tampa Bay this year, well, they're going to get Mike Evans back. They just opened his window,
And
so
and
that's
and
good.
and the Saints need to find their Drake May
The
because
Saints need to find out if they're still a football team because they look like ass.
even Alvin Kamara is ass.
He needs to retire. He's too old. He can't do it anymore. Y'all need to retire. It's not that we don't love you. We don't love you right now. Okay? Like you got to retire. Before you become old and decrepit, get out.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that bow-legged Chris Olave is actually doing decent receiving numbers right now.
No, he did not call this man bowlegged.
Like, come on, that man wasn't healthy for 3 weeks of the year, and y'all still
This
were
man
about.
said bow-legged Chris. If that's his nickname when he retires, I'm gonna crack the fuck up. Didn't they trade Chris Olave?
No,
Who did the Saints trade?
um,
They traded somebody to somewhere.
hold on, hold on, I can confirm this.
I thought they traded Chris Olave.
No, he's still there. Yeah, no, they did. Rashid Shaheed, he is with the Seahawks.
That's okay. Okay. Got it.
What a name, side note. Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed.
And yeah, Michael Jackson would have got a hold of. Um, who's in the South? Panthers, Saints,
Panthers, Saints, Bucks,
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah. Who wins that? Why would you walk? It's on your oh, you just walked right in the go. Just go. Watch the court. Thank you. Nobody want to see your voluminous fro. Uh, fuck was we talking about? Oh, the NFC South. That's right.
I mean, Bucks clear. Bucks 3-0.
I don't know. Panthers got a little spark in.
I
Panthers
mean,
got a little spark in.
actually, you know what? Yeah. Rico. Speaking of not on my bingo card, Rico Dowdle. How? How? I mean, Chuba Hubbard did sort of reintroduce himself last week, but Rico Dowdle has been the better back for Carolina. Period. Like they are using him how Dallas should have used him.
Rico Dowdle is a breath of fresh air for Carolina. I'll say that.
Yeah, and T. Trilla McMillan.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. They need a new quarterback.
Yeah. Bryce Young is doing better, but he isn't exactly their long term answer for sure.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't see Bryce Young as a division winner outside of this year. Like you could slip by and win the division this year, but if we reset the clock next year, I don't think he does it.
I will.
And
I will.
I wasn't a fan of him when he was at Bama, to be honest with you.
I will say though, the NFC South has the greatest potential. Has some of the greatest potential in terms of young wideouts right now with Trilla McMillan and Emeka Egbuka for the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. But the
I,
Saints got to do something. I don't know what they're doing.
yeah,
Falcons got to do something. Y'all got to get rid of Kirk Cousins.
because you know damn well that Drake London gonna get mad as hell if if they can't find somebody good to get in the ball.
Y'all still got Kirk Cousins. Like, come on.
At this point, he should be holding the clipboard.
Yeah, at a school somewhere, not in the NFL.
Kirk Cousins should be a crossing guard.
Crossing guard Cousins is funny. Um, that's fucking terrible.
This kid,
Speaking of
check. This kid,
you
check.
stupid. You like that? All right.
You like that? Get to class.
Oh shit. Speaking of Rashid Shaheed going to the NFC West started to scare me for a little bit until the Panthers lost to the I still okay, let me I'm still scared of the Rams. Only way the Bears make it to the Super Bowl is if the playoffs, if we keep the number one seed, playoffs go through Chicago. If we have to go to LA, we're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
Sorry, the Rams scare the
yeah,
fuck out of me.
yeah. I agree. With the kind of defense they have, with Byron Young and then Devontae Adams doing
Yeah,
what he's doing, and Puka Nacua. Like that is a dangerous duo.
yeah. I'm not. I love my Bears, but the Ram Matt Stafford is playing as if he has a grudge against everybody. He is on some bullshit this year,
Yeah,
and
and
I don't want to. Uh-uh.
and, and the fact he's even an MVP candidate at his age is insane. Insane.
Yeah, Matt Stafford is that man this year. I'm not. I ain't trying to hear nothing else.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
he.
He's harkening back to the connection he had with Megatron with the Lions. Like
Yeah, yeah. I don't see nobody really. The Rams got to get outed. We got the Bears have to keep the number one seed. Somebody has to whoop the Rams ass, or we're gonna die. But the only time I see that happening, it depends on who they play. To be honest with you, it depends on who they play because somebody could get a little bit of attitude and they could tear up, they could tear LA up.
yeah,
But it depends on who they play.
yeah, like the Panthers. Like somehow a fire got lit in them and they beat the Rams because of it. Like
And that's the dangerous part. If you do it once, you can do it again. You do it once, you can do it again. So I don't know. We'll see. Seahawks just need to find that spark that they had at the beginning of the season. They'll be okay.
JSN
I
is so good. JSN is so good.
ain't he?
Like he can be. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but if he plays at this pace, he can be a first battle Hall of Famer.
I don't doubt that. Uh, yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. I don't have no argument against that. That's
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think with Sam Darnold, I think Seattle needs Sam. Seattle needs Sam. Get him a couple of more weapons, get him a run game. Seattle needs Sam.
yeah. Facts. And because for what it's worth, he's been showing Minnesota they shouldn't have let him go.
Didn't they shut Minnesota out?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Did they?
speaking of that defense,
Oh, that defense is scary.
very surprising how good their defense has been this year.
That defense is scary. So two teams in the West whose defense can give the Bears some problems. I don't want to see neither one of them. Hopefully they eliminate each other. I don't give a fuck who does it, but
Yeah,
somebody got to go. And I don't. I like our chances with Seattle more. I still don't want to see them. They're built for cold weather. Seattle is cold as fuck, so they could give us a problem.
yep. And
They could give
last
us a
but
problem.
not and
No, not yet.
last
Not yet. Not yet. We got to talk about the rest of the NFC West. That's a fucking failure. I don't like. Everybody's like, oh, the Bears are going to lose to the Niners. No, we're not. I don't have faith in the 49ers.
yeah, because they can't rely on Christian McCaffrey to do the dirty work. Jawan Jennings is decent, but he's not a number one receiver. And Brock Purdy is not Brock Purdy, and they should never have gave him that 7-year contract. And their
I don't
defense,
believe in their. Yeah,
their
I was about to get to the defense. I don't believe in their defense. I really
yeah,
don't.
yeah, no, like they're not the same without Fred Warner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Caleb could beat that defense,
who the hell else is going to lead their team? They don't have nobody.
and not for nothing. Speaking of the Bears and the Niners, the Bears' run defense has gotten exponentially better over the past few weeks. We've been handling the run much better. In the event that we end up facing the Niners, here's how the Bears are beating people with good running backs, with a good run game. We're taking that away from you, and we're forcing you to play the pass game, knowing good and goddamn well that y'all know that we take the ball away. So if we could stop Christian McCaffrey, which I have the Bears are making me believe they can stop anybody at this point.
Yeah, Max.
So if we force Brock Purdy into a shootout, which he's not been doing fairly well as of late, we're gonna murder them.
Yeah, very clearly. And don't get me wrong, I like Brock Purdy's story from being Mr. Irrelevant to somewhat being a franchise quarterback. It is incredible to see, but he needs to step it up when it matters, for sure.
And without receivers, you can't do that. Like you said, you can't rely on Christian McCaffrey for everything. You can't put the entire fate of everything on his shoulders. We need receivers. We need a defense.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this goes.
Which leads us to the NFC North, where the Bears lead the North and the entire NFC conference. And before I get to cussing people the fuck out, we're just going to run through the division. Minnesota. Okay, what do we really think about JJ McCarthy? I don't think. Okay, all right. Let me just say this. I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
I do. I do.
Really? You think he's bad? Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, wait.
He
That's
he
not fair.
he
He's essentially
he.
playing his rookie season, though.
Yes, but he can't read a defense for nothing.
But he's only playing his rookie season. He ain't read a defense.
Also true, but I just don't think his play style necessarily translates to the NFL.
Okay, that's fair assessment.
And Michigan only used him for certain ways, and that's all they saw. And that had people
Got
thinking
it.
he could actually be a leader,
Got it.
which he's
Okay.
not.
Okay. 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 I I can.
Talking about nine
That's funny as hell.
points.
That's funny. They call him nine. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. But give him till next year though. Like let him go through the growing pains of a rookie because the rookie. Look at all the rookies that's playing right now, and then as compared to the second year quarterbacks. Caleb was doing. He was playing his play style of football last year, which didn't translate well with all the bullshit that was going on. So this year with a new coach, second year, I've learned from it. So let JJ. He's really playing he is a second year quarterback, but he's playing his rookie year, really. So
Yeah,
he ain't did shit. He ain't really, and sometimes you go through that as a rookie.
yeah. I can agree to a certain extent. I mean, it doesn't help. He can't stay healthy either.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That could be a problem. And I'm not even gonna say later. That could be a problem really early in his career, as it's showing. You could be on a stride trying to make the playoffs. Boom, you get hurt, and now we're desperately needing you, and you're out. Yeah.
It
Detroit. I don't
isn't
know, man.
Detroit.
Really? Okay. Wait. Do you think this is a fluke mishap, or do you think Detroit is on a decline now
Their
that
super,
Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson are gone?
their
Because I'm
window.
noticing the difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give it to you straight. Their window is closing in fast.
Wow. It's like not the same thing. And to bring up Detroit's window closing, how come every time Detroit get good, they miss their window?
Well, let's see. You're trusting a coach like Dan Campbell to call their plays, knowing damn well how predictable of a coach he is. So all the defenses know what kind of plays he's calling. Now Calvin Shepard is a decent defensive coordinator. I'll give him that. But the Lions unit as a whole doesn't seem like the Lions week in week out. Their defense isn't consistent. Amon-Ra St. Brown can't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Jameson Williams can't be relied
Well,
on as
no, you're
Jameson
good.
Williams
Keep going.
Jameson Williams can't be relied on to be a number one receiver. Sam Laporta can't stay healthy at the tight end. They can't rely on Brock Wright to do the dirty work. So
Okay.
at this point, they're screwed.
Okay. As tight as the NFC North is there any hope that the Lions can fight out of this, or is it like too little too late?
It's over. It's over.
Damn, Josh. It is over.
It is what it is, man.
Let's lose us to the cheeseheads.
Man, I am absolutely confident that we can take at least one out of two from Green Bay.
I'm confident we can sweep them. I ain't giving them no fucking games. And y'all predicate y'all faith on Jordan Love and Micah Parsons. Are you fucking Micah Parsons ain't did shit since he been there.
At all. They
So I don't know where all this misguided faith is coming from.
like he has like the lowest amount of sacks he's had in his career so far since what his rookie year, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you should have gotten from a generational talent like him.
Y'all paid
And
all that money for him to be mediocre.
it's sad, very sad.
I'll tell you what Green Bay's problem really is. And nobody wants to say it because they're happy and full of cheese. Green Bay's problem is Jordan Love. I'm just gonna say it.
He's
Not a good
part of
problem.
the problem. He's part of the problem.
What's the other problem? Oh, having a hole in that defensive line. Why not
Relying
get rid
on
of Kenny Clark?
relying on Josh Jacobs too much.
You don't have shit. You don't have a competent quarterback. Yes, we're gonna rely on. Yes, yes, one of the most dangerous running backs, and you got addicted it for a quarterback. You had Kyler Murray's first cousin, twice removed, as a quarterback. Yes, I'm gonna rely on the running back. Sorry,
Yeah, that's a fact though.
but yeah, I'm gonna rely on yes. One of us knows how to do our job efficiently, and the other one stands back there and picks his nose. Yes, I'm gonna
Yeah,
rely on John Jacobs.
yeah. The fact does remain though. As long as the Bears keep ascending the way they are, nobody in the NFC North can do anything about it. Nobody.
I don't know because they close, but yeah, I think we're gonna whip their ass. But and this is the part where I cuss people out. So get ready. The problem I have with okay, let me preface this segment with this is all football banter. because you got to put that disclaimer. People be thinking I'm mad at them for real. It's all football banter. We're only talking about football. You basketball people got to shut the fuck up. This is what football is. Y'all didn't do nothing to the Eagles. We beat the dog shit out of the Eagles. All y'all did was run the ball. Yes, because if they have a weakness, you exploit it. Y'all have gotten so comfortable with I'm sorry, Darlene from Roseanne and the pass happy NFL that y'all forgot fundamentals of football. The fundamentals of football, you have to win in the trenches. If you win in the trenches, you can have an effective run game. I remember the conversation with Coach, and you probably remember this, when Coach said, we need a 4,000-yard passing quarterback in order to be successful. Coach, no, we don't. Bears football is predicated on a run game and a monster defense. Guess what we got this year?
Both.
A run game, and we lead the league in takeaways. But y'all get thrown on the line. Yeah, we also take the ball away. We lead the league in takeaways. It's like 17 picks, 9 fumbles,
Sounds about
something
right.
like that. Yeah, we lead the league in takeaways. We lead the league. I don't think people understand what a takeaway means. Y'all have the ball, we take it. Okay. And I think the spark started week 3 when we faced the Cowboys and we got a little bit of defensive attitude about ourselves when Tyreek Stevenson just ripped the ball out of his hands. You've never seen a defense do that on the run, mind you. He step for step with him and just takes the ball away. You've never seen that before. It's either contact at the line of scrimmage and we get a ball and we get the hands on the ball, or we kind of stop you and then rip the ball. You ain't never seen a defensive back run after him and just pull the ball out. You
Or
ain't never seen some shit like that.
or guys like Nashawn Wright are just catching it one-handed on the sideline.
In the end zone, too. Like that boy went up and got that in Minnesota. He wanted it just a little bit more. Wasn't that the Steelers' first throw?
Yes.
Started the drive off, the game off with an interception. So the tush push fumble. We're having guys, and Dennis Allen, you got to credit Dennis Allen for this. We might get bombed on, but we're going to take that ball away. We're going to make you regret it.
Yeah, I've always said that Dennis Allen was a way better coordinator than a coach, and he is proving me right week after week.
Some coaches are better coordinators, and some coordinators have a shot to be a coach. Take Ben Johnson, for instance. This is what we needed in Chicago. Okay. We needed somebody with an offensive mind to legit build the team around the talent of his quarterback. The first thing the Bears did that let me know we had a shot this year, the first thing they did was fix that offensive line. That was the first thing. They signed Ben Johnson. They go get Drew Dalman, Jonah Jackson, and Joe Tooney. That let me know that they were dead fucking serious.
And they
Right.
drafted Ozzy.
Chapilla. Chapilla.
Yeah, like,
Okay. They fixed the
he's
offensive
been
line.
underrated for sure. He's been underrated.
They fixed the offensive line. They fixed the offensive line. Bears fans have been saying this for the past 4 years. If you fix the offensive line, and they fixed it, we have the number 1 offensive line in the NFL. Now we done dropped to the number 2 running rushing attack. But we still got the number 1 rushing attack. Look what the fuck we did to the Eagles.
Hey, real quick. We gotta land this plane. So I'll say this: Ben Johnson is who we thought Matt Nagy was gonna be when we hired him. You know, offensive genius who was supposed to get the job done on all fronts. The way Ben Johnson has handled the offense as a whole, and the way he's been using the players, I love to see it, especially with the amount of trickery.
I'm
Keep
gonna
that.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. The difference between Johnson and Nagy is Nagy has too much of an ego. Ben Johnson is for the team. For the team. And this is what you wanted. He's for the team.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest. Till your good gets better and your better
Better
gets,
gets
and right
better.
now, the Bears are the best in the NFC. In the NFC, not just North, in the NFC. We got a big showdown this Sunday against our rival Packers. We got to face them twice in the span of 3 weeks. So it's at Lambeau, at home versus Cleveland, then at home against Green Bay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You fake ass Bear fans that want to jump on the bandwagon, y'all gonna stay in Lambeau with the rest of the cheeseheads. We don't do that. Y'all don't get to no. Y'all don't get to flip flop. Y'all don't get to now be Bear down every other week. The Bears suck. Then when they win, Bear down. No, no, no. Hey, mom, they don't get to bear down when they feel like it. No, the core fan base
Yeah,
of the
I know.
Bears
Yeah, I know.
get to celebrate.
I know a couple Packers fans that live here.
Yeah, I know. My brother is one of them. This
I'm not going to name drop that because I don't want them to get mad, but they
I
know who
know.
they are.
I know. I'm a name jumper. Look, Rock called me after the Pittsburgh game with some Green Bay shit on, and I told him, you know that G stands for gay, right? You know it does. He adopted. Y'all can tell he adopted wearing that green shit. Get that out of here. This is Bear Country, and we
Yeah, yeah.
finally taking it back. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Can the Packers win? Of course they can. Everybody has. It's any given Sunday. But I'm gonna be honest with
Yes,
y'all.
yes.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The statistics favor the Bears. Caleb ain't never lost in Lambeau. Ben Johnson ain't lost in Lambeau. And with the run game we got,
We can keep that streak going with DeAndre Swift and Kalman. Seventh round,
y'all let him fall to the seventh.
and he's doing what he's doing. Like Kyle Monangai is who we thought Roshan Johnson was going to be.
I would have traded him for a slab of bacon. That's fucked up. Roshan Johnson is actually a good quarterback. I mean, a running back. But I think Roshan needs another team.
Yeah, like Khalil Herbert.
Wait, where's Khalil Herbert now? Oh, he was
He,
Cincinnati.
yeah.
Bum ass on Cincinnati. Then we beat them.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was wrong. Let me say I was wrong. I didn't think Caleb could get into a shootout. That man got into a shootout with Joe. I said if he gets into a shootout with Joe Flacco, we gonna lose. Caleb got into a shootout with Joe Flacco and won. I'm like, oh shit.
And
Oh,
the fact that they somehow couldn't tackle Colston Loveland on the first try.
I'm sorry. He too big. I wouldn't want to tackle the nigga either. Sorry. He too fucking big. I'm not tackling him. You tackle him. Nah, nigga, that was your assignment. You fucked up. I'm not coming to help. Nope. Nope. He bounced off somebody, spun around, and took off. I'm not chasing him. I got asthma. Okay? I'm not doing that.
Suffering like
No.
a that. Suffering like a dash.
No,
I
I'm not
can't
doing
do
that. I got asthma. No. I don't have asthma, but that's what I'm gonna tell everybody. No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna go tackle him. I'm not taking him down. No.
yeah,
No.
man. It's been an incredible year for the Bears. I hope we continue at the pace we're at and make a deep run.
I'm gonna
We'll
be
see.
honest. Let's be honest. Don't expect to win the NFC. We can make the NFC championship game, depending on who we're playing. And if we're still in first place, I don't expect to win and make it to the Super Bowl. However, if we can win at least, and I'm being generous saying this, 2 out of these last 5, because the way they just handled the Eagles, I think the Bears can win out. I think the Bears think that they can win out. And that's dangerous because now they think they can beat anybody and they're playing like it. If they
Yeah,
can win at
yeah,
least 2 or 3 out of these last 5, to be thoroughly honest with you, we're looking at the NFC championship because you manhandled everybody pretty much.
yeah.
You got
I'm definitely in agreement with you on that. At the very least, NFC Championship.
but if they some Josh, I promise you, if they can keep first place, if we end the season with a bye week, about to get real. It's about to get real bad for you fake ass Bear fans. It's about to get real bad for you slacker fans. It's about to get real bad for the rest of the NFL. You have to go through Soldier Field.
Yep, indeed. Very much trouble involved if this keeps going the way it's going. But yeah, nonetheless, man.
That was an update on the season. That was an update on what we've been missing. I'm going back to being a fan for the rest of the season. I'm proud of the Bears just for getting this far. Win, lose, or draw, whatever happens from here on out. I'm proud of them. Ben Johnson is the guy. Keep him and Caleb together. Y'all can't break this up. Y'all gotta let this ride off into the sunset.
Yep, and here's hoping they will. But of course, this has been at long last the true version of the Field Generals. I am, of course, the Archduke Josh Carroll. He's Lord Jucifer, and we will be back in due time.